Good Tuesday, Tar. Uh, this video will come to you unedited because I am both sick and I have thrown out my back and I have no energy to move, so you are getting this live streamed. Also, because I look like complete death, you're going to watch me play a game while I talk about the stuff that I want to talk about this week. So I introduce to you Kerbal Space Program, in which I will try to get to the moon and land on it by the end of our time. This video will likely run long, but since I didn't record a video last week and I've already got my punishment, which was get sick and throw out back, don't you dare make a comment that this video is long. Anyway, we'll be, actually we're going to start a new, load up one of my old games here. Yes, there will be a lot of ums. I am on painkillers and cough medicine, so you'll have to excuse my extremely lovely baritone voice. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to build a quick rocket. I think I already have one that is capable of going to the moon. And if you've never played Kerbal Space Program, it's fantastic, and you should totes get it. Basically, you build rockets and you send them places. Is this the right one? I think this is the right one. If it's not, we'll blow up. It'll be fun. Let's see if Jebediah is on it. Yeah, Jebediah Kerbin is my main man here. Alright, so talking about what's been going on. So for 2 weeks, I've had this cold or flu or death plague on and off for gosh, it's been like almost 2 weeks now, and I hope I'm finally on the end of it. So I woke up this morning and decided, you know what, I'm feeling much better. What I'll do, I hope that's not too loud, I'll turn it down a bit. What I hope I'll do is I'll wake up this morning and I will completely and utterly kick this thing. And I woke up, I felt great, and then what happened is I picked up my son, who is now 3.5 years old, and pop went my back. And you know, that's always fun. I don't know if you know if that's always fun, but anyway, being tall like me, yeah, it's not so good to throw out your back. It hurts. So I can't really move a lot, and I gotta go pick him up in about 2 hours. That's fun. I can't wait for that. But let's get to what you were saying a couple weeks ago, trajectory-based change, which I swear this video is not a joke on. No, it totally is. It's a pun. A pun, if you will, because we're planning our trajectories. Do you see? See what I did there? Do you? Do you see what I did? Because it was funny. Trajectory, because we're on a trajectory to the moon. No? Anyone? All right, moving on. No, I don't think that we process information in an optimal way. I don't think we do that at all. I think that as a species, we're actually kind of terrible at processing information in an optimal way. I could be wrong about that, but for the most part, I also think that my trajectory has become a failed trajectory. Should have just kept going up. Alright, we're going to restart this because I'm terrible. We're going to try one more time. I must admit my vehicle may not be the best vehicle of all time for being a vehicle to get to the moon, but, you know, you work with what you got. A trajectory-based change. So, us as humans, we're really kind of limited by our past experiences, much like you said, to make decisions on our future encounters or lives or whatever. Our environment basically shapes our lives, and so our past decision, our past experiences, and all that play a very important role in whatever future decisions we make. And those decisions aren't always what I would call the best or optimal or, you know, anything of that matter. So, with that being said, if we were all optimally thinking, I don't think there would be as much problems in the world as there are today. We'd all optimally critically decide to do things and everything would be handy dandy. Yeah, words mean things. Painkillers are good. Um, but yeah, so trajectory-based change in video games is really interesting. This game is actually a good example of that. No pun intended this time. The situation of learning new skills, learning from past experiences. This game, for example, is fairly complex. You have to kind of calculate, your speed, your velocities, your mass, and all that good stuff. And I don't think many games in the industry these days have prepared gamers for a game like this. This game is unique in that aspect, and I think that a lot of people who pick up this game are very stunned at first to figure out what exactly they need to do um, and how to do it and all that good stuff. That, for the most part, most gamers, they pick up a game like Call of Duty or some other first-person shooting game, pew pew pew, and they go poof, and they're in it. They jump in, they grab their mouse, they're like, okay, I kill all the things. Things that are bad, I kill. Things that are good, I leave alone. Maybe I'll kill them anyway because it's fun. But I think that for the most part, gamers build on their past experiences. So when a gamer picks up a game like this, or a game like Terraria, where it's a world-building game, although actually I'll get back to Terraria in just a second. A game like this, there's a huge learning curve, and I think learning curve is something that applies very similarly to your trajectory-based change argument. Not in so much as it's a curve as well, although that could be, I could see similarities in that. But for the most part, the fact that you need to sometimes completely rewrite what you know. And in this game, I mean, not many games that I know deal with, rocket science. And if you know many games that deal with rocket science, please refer me to them. I love rocket science games. Hold on a second here. I gotta check my spaaaaaace here. Make sure that we're on the right trajectory. Get up to about 75, 80,000 feet. Hope you're enjoying this video and it's not completely and utterly boring, but we're going to the moon, okay? That should be pretty cool. Now we're just gonna burn till we get high enough. Then we're gonna cut the engines and kind of cruise. So learning curves, I think, are different for different people. They build on past experiences. So, example, if you are a space or a flight simulator buff like myself, you know that I love flight simulators. I've loved flight simulators since I was very little, and if you really like them like I do, then you will have probably some experience in aerodynamics and the forces required to get from point A to point B while using, engines through the sky. Oops, let's cut our engines right there. And what we'll do, excuse me one second here, I'm just gonna plan a little maneuver here. Make our orbit circular. What are we at? 1,000. Yeah, that's good enough. Let's turn this baby around. Come on, nice and slow because it's a huge, heavy piece of junk. Come on. Come on, you huge, heavy piece of junk. Turn. Should put rocket fuel or RCS boosters on this. I don't think I've unlocked them on this save yet. Whoops, you are turning in the wrong direction. Stop that. Come on, a little bit further. Our node is coming up. Come on. Here we go. Alright. And lock it. Lock it or I will kill you. That'll work. Alright, so learning curves. If you are a space or a flight simulator person like myself, you understand a little bit of mechanics and the learning curve is less intense. But if you are, say, someone like my brother who plays a bunch of hack and slashy games, car games, it might be a bit daunting. This whole mechanic of how to get into space, stay in space, create orbits that function, you know, transfer maneuvers from planetary bodies, this all might be very overwhelming for someone who does not understand any of that mechanics at all. So, yes, we build upon our past experiences a whole lot, and it's not just in video games, it's in our lives in general. Heck, I mean, psychology in general just speaks loads on the fact that our past encounters with our family, with our friends, with our lives in general just shape who we are. There we go. Nice orbit there. Doo-doo. Ta-da! 76,000. Maybe a little bit more. Nudge it in the let's go a little bit bigger direction. There we go. Got it. Alright. So now we're in orbit around the planet Kerbin. This is the planet Kerbin. I should introduce this game a little bit, I guess. So this planet is the planet Kerbin. It looks a lot like Earth. It is actually 1/3 scale of Earth. Has the same gravity, and that's the moon, M-U-N. Around it, we also have a secondary moon called Minmus. And then outside of the galaxy, we have Gilly with, Eve. It has a moon called Gilly. We have Moho, which is, I believe, supposed to be Venus? Mercury? I'm bad at things, but they're all on different trajectories. Duna, which is Mars. Out here you have Dre, which I don't know my solar system all that well. You have Jewel and Elu, which is supposed to be like Pluto, and that's about as far out as it goes for now. This game is in beta, although it's been in beta for forever, so, you know, take that with what you will. Alright, let's plan a course to intercept the moon. I think if I do this... That was a bit too much. Bit too much. Alright, so obviously the moon's not going to be there when I try to get it. Let's move this bit. There we go. Interception. Shorten this around a little. I just want a slight interception. That'll work. Moon escape. Moon encounter. Sweet. That whole business happens in 21 minutes. You can fast forward time, obviously. We're not going to wait 21 minutes for this. But, so past encounters in our lives are what shape us. And I think that is something that a lot of people forget when they're planning interactions with other people. And I know I suffer from the same problem. I think all humans do in general. We assume that everyone is like us, and that our thoughts and our likes and our dislikes are all the same, and that for the most part all we need to do is, you know, do the same thing that we like to do, and everyone will be happy and joyful, and there won't be any problems with anything. But that's not the case at all, because in fact there's a lot of problems, and most of them are because people assume that everyone is the same, or that people are too different that they cannot at all understand your point of view. To give you two sides of the coin on this one, my son, for example, thinks that the world revolves around him, and to be honest, I wish he would grow out of that phase, because man, is it hard to choose a TV channel when all he wants to do is watch whatever he wants. But I want to do that thing, obviously. Why would I not want to do that thing? But I think that a lot of people do that. I think that it's not just my 3-year-old. I think it's that people in general think that people observe the world in the same way. And so we end up with, you know, miscommunications and poor judgments of character and stuff like that. We're about to do our turn. No, we're not. What are we doing? Loopy, loopy. Loopy, loopy, loopy. We're going to head towards the moon. Ooh, that's pretty. Look at that sunrise. Where's the sun? It's going to come up in a second. Somewhere. There's a sun somewhere. It's hiding. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Alright. Lock this coordinate in. I'm going to fire these thrusters, and we're going to land on that damn moon. Yeah, we are. It's going to be a rocky landing. We'll probably have to load some saves a few times because I'm terrible at landing on the moon. But that's what we're going to do. And so yeah, those are my thoughts on trajectory of change. On the I would venture to call it learning curve. Just flat out, it is a learning curve. The curve is different based on your past experiences, and I hope I've understood you correctly. And if I haven't, please correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, that's my opinion on that subject. Now we should be on a trajectory to the moon. We're gonna land on the moon. We're gonna intercept it here. And we're gonna fly really fast. Ready? Warp speed. So while we're on the subject of while we're on the subject of children, which is what I was bringing up a second ago. Oh my god, too fast. How is your 1-year-old? He should be 1 now. We watch the videos on Facebook all the time. He's adorable. Please keep him as adorable as possible because he's so cute. Whoops. Alright. Alright, wait, stop. Alright, good. I'm going to take this periapsis and make it a orbit. Let's make it an orbit. There we go. Let's bring our orbit down to... That's way too high. Still way... Nope, that's way too low. That'll do. So, actually, I'll just disconnect that section now. We don't need it anymore. All right, gravy. So, how's your little one? How is Maytal? We still haven't heard Maytal's reply video to Bree. We hope that everything is okay there. Bree's reply to my video, although I know we said like yes the day after it, it's all recorded. It just needs to be edited, which, you know, takes a while, and being sick doesn't help with recording. But yeah, it'll come. I hope I'll get it up this week, and you can hear what she has to say about the opposing side of the filter bubble. I still haven't seen your punishment video, by the way. Don't you think I've forgotten? And this is me right now, being all like, ooh, pretty, stop, too much. And we're gonna burn, baby, burn it. Burn those fuels. Course correct. And cut. How's our... Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, gravy. And then we're going to do here. We're going to make this little nice orbit. It's not like it's rocket science or anything. Actually, it is rocket science. That's exactly what this is. It's exactly rocket science. I said, turn, you monster. Why are you not turning? I broke it. Why did I break it? Did I break it? I broke it completely. That's fun. That was the sun. I don't want the sun. Oh! Whoa! How long have I been doing that? No, I want me. Where's me? How do I focus on me? I'm bad at this. Where's the moon? I'm so bad. That's the wrong planet. There I am. I'd like to focus on this. Then I would like to focus on this. Wonderful. Excellent. Where am I? There I am. Sweet. Okay. So now that we're back in reality world, what was I talking about? Brain. We're gonna land on the moon. That's it, man. That's what we're gonna do. I'm actually interested in your opinion about a couple of things, so I'll start listing those things off now. What do you think of our video games? I don't know if you've watched any of them, and if you haven't, I don't blame you at all. They're kind of long. Secondly, why have we not heard from Maytal? I don't know if I've mentioned that already, but we're really interested in hearing from her, and we want to talk to her. Thirdly, how are your experiments going? Have you made any major breakthroughs? Do you need any brains? Are you a zombie? Whoops, I did it again. That's fine. I'll just do this. It'll be fine. Be fine. Be fine. Don't worry. Whoa, go that way. And cut. Look, I just want to follow around one thing. And that's... Oh dear, what have I done? No, that's not what I wanted at all. I want my ship. My ship! There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Stable orbit and everything. Look at that. Oh, we're even going to land. Except that's not where I want to land. Alright. We're going to slow this baby down. Land somewhere. And then we'll end this video. Just burn retro here. Retro burn. For a bit. Let's see, where does that get us? Right about there. That's perfect. Let's buzz forward a bit. Whoops! That was way too fast. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, well. So there you have it. We're on the moon. And I don't think I saved right before I tried that. So what we could try to do is load, but I have a feeling that that's not going to work. Where are we? Nope, this is a completely different ship. Alright, so we landed on the moon. Congratulations to me. That's your video for today. I don't know how long it was. Oh, my questions to you are, how are things? I promise next week you'll have my face back because I'll be feeling better, I certainly hope. And I miss you guys. I'm sorry that I've been dead, and